Yes. Hi, everybody. We are so happy that you're here. And we are so happy to have Dr. Hank with us. I love the last Friday of every month because we can have Dr. Hank join us and help us. And we have so many on the call, and Deb is back with us. Deb, do you want to say anything?
Hey, sure. Thank you. It is so just, I can't even explain the words to see everybody right now. I feel like it's been forever, but you've all been in my hearts. And I've been praying for each and every one of you. And I know you're all in good hands and you're all guided and you have fabulous, mentorship. And Robin, I can't thank you enough. Like you are an angel, everything. Just you've helped me so much throughout this last 6 weeks with the team. I've had people messaging all the time. Thank you, Robin. Robin's taking care of it. And goodness, like I don't know what I did to deserve you. I'm just so happy that you are a part of this. And I know you've helped Dr. K a lot. And Linda just texted me. Linda, she should be on soon. And she said you've helped her so much. So just you're such a light, and it's just such a blessing that we have this family here with all of you guys, new pharma leaders, Dr. Hank bringing in all the angels and himself, and he is already, he's like God to me. I ask him a question, he delivers an answer to me. That's just been so helpful along the way. So but again, Robin, I digress. Thank you just so much for that and for helping me during my mom moments and everything, and just you guys all being here. And hi, Joy. Good to see you. So yeah.
Hey
And
Deborah, how's the baby?
oh my God, baby is good. She is growing up. Yeah. Baby's, she's the boss. She can be the boss, but I'm learning to let it go. Of course it's had challenges, you all know, but we're getting through it. One day at a time. And she is just a bundle of joy.
How old is she?
Oh,
How old is
she is
Jira?
6 weeks. 6 weeks.
Six
Wow.
weeks.
And yeah, my gosh. But she is healthy. She is, happy. She smiles at me. And
Oh,
that, that smile, I mean, God, like that. Yes. So I just, taking in those moments, and I don't know how people do it with more than two kids, but Robin, like, ooh, girl, like but
They
hey,
only can take 24 hours a day from you. That's how
just
parents do
24 hours.
it.
So I'm glad to have this time here, and and I'm just pre-paving it that we have this time here together, and she'll be good. She's in that seat that Dr. Hank got, so she's supported always, and if she cries, she cries. Even though I want to get her a pony every time she cries.
So
Um,
you've been off for 6 weeks because you have passive income. You can afford to do that because of this amazing business model we're involved with. And
yes.
yeah, and
So
then
yeah.
you did you win anything while you were off?
Yeah, I was just going to get to that. I just was taking everybody's faces, uh, my heart. But yeah, this guys, I mean, thank God for this business. I've been doing this, like everybody knows, almost 5 years now. And during that period of time, like residual income is real. I was telling Dr. Moore the other day, like that is real. Like this business is a blessing. It's allowed me to pay all my bills, and it's allowing all of us to have this, gift to share with others that will allow them, just like ourselves, to do the same. That money comes in, we're happy. I have freedom, and I want a success trip. I'm going on that cruise.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Another one.
Another,
Another.
yes. Not one. I qualified. Sorry. Didn't win. I qualified for it. We qualify. So, and that's without me really even doing anything. So that's the power of teamwork. That's the power of our system, of what we have with this company. That's the power of momentum. That's the power of having coaches like myself, Robin, and Dr. Hank, and that's what we have, because we know what we're doing. We know where we're going. I see what this business can do for myself and my family, and create those memories. And trust me, I don't know what else out there can do that. Honestly, it is an exciting time. It is the best time for me to be back right now. I am coming back slowly. Okay. I plan to be full gear, end of August, early September, but I'm here, you know, baby steps along the way. It's just going through that process. But I am just so happy to be here. And yeah, I mean, just knowing that you guys are all, here this time is a time to just be so grateful, that you found it, that you don't ever have to search again. You found the opportunity, you found the gold, no matter where you're at right now. And you found the lotto ticket. Now, wherever you're at, now let's just, it's time to take that action. Inspired action is where we're at, because if you could live a day, my life and know and see what I see, coming in through this company, in rewards for people's health getting better and messaging me, or people saying, wow, I can quit my job. I've had people do that, people sharing that good news with me. And then through meeting with Dr. Hank as well, people's lives are changing. Look at Mike. I mean, God, he's just been, the blessings that have happened in his life, because of the people that we have surrounding us, and the business that we have. So with that, I could go on and on, but which does anybody like best about what I shared? Hey, Dr. Hank.
Well, we love you, Deb, and we're so happy that you've had this time to be able to be with your family. And yeah, we're in this together. We help each other. So that's what's beautiful, and that's what I love about it. And we're just happy that you're back. And even though it's a little bit, but you still take that time, but we love you, and we're happy you're back with us.
Thank you. I am so happy. Thank you. And I see Susie on the line. That's great. It's just so good to see these new people, and Becca and all. But yeah.
I love what you said about not having to search anymore. Like, I'm sure everyone is, at different phases and stages and things of that nature. And, I haven't quite been able to jump both feet into it, but just knowing that I found a ticket just takes a huge weight off. So I love how you said that.
Good. Thank you, Becca. You did. You guys all found it. Hey, April. Good to see you. And you've all found the ticket. This is it. Just follow the system, lead with heart, and the time is now. And where this company is going with AI, right? With Pharmanex, where we're going with that, and the new scanner going to be out and right next year. So we have so much, to look forward to. And so yeah, thank you, Becca.
Yeah, beautiful. So, I'm so inspired on just seeing and so happy for, like Deborah being able to take off like this and to have that freedom. And I love this idea about, we have the ticket. We don't have to be looking for anything else that you'll split your energy. This with Pharmanex offers everything that you need, and you can be wildly successful, and you can win trips while you're, whatever, delivering babies. And so, where do you go on the trip, Deborah?
So it's a Caribbean cruise. It's a 7-day cruise. So I'm taking Ira with us. And Jaira, we found care for her, child care. So
yeah,
but yeah, we're gonna sail away.
That's amazing. So Dominican Republic, and now the Caribbean, and this is all. And what we offer is health to the world. And this is an answer. We don't have to go looking. The looking is over with. You found it. You got the ticket. We offer income for other people. And when we look at this and we realize that, oh my gosh, what are people, wanting? And, they're wanting better health. They're wanting more income. They're wanting more time. This is flexible time. This is something that is, a big factor of people's lives that they're looking for. And especially on the new generations that are coming, that, they want this flexibility, and this offers it. And we offer freedom. And that's one of the three main things that our soul wants is freedom. The growth is going to already happen. And it's just up to us to get the prize, and that's joy. But this offers all of those things, to include the joy that can be with this, the joy of helping people to have better health and helping the world to have better health. So what's preventing us from just being wildly successful? And the answer is ourselves. And there's no evil force out there working against you. There's no karma working against you. There's nothing that is working against you other than your smaller self, what we sometimes call the committee, this little chattering voice. And the committee, the head player of the committee is fear. And I think, and I don't know, ask yourself, have I been playing too small? We're made in the image and likeness of God. Are we acting that way? Robin, she just loves going to these different conventions because she knows she's going to pick up more energy, more high-flying energy, golden nuggets of knowledge and information. She's going to get more excited. And the last convention she went to, what was that? Was that last weekend, Robin?
Maybe a couple weeks ago.
And which one was it? Their annual
Success Summit.
Yeah, the Success Summit. And she went there, and a guy from Sonoma, a third world country in Indonesia, that he gets up and he's being recognized because he, in 2 months, became Blue Diamond. In 2 months, can do Blue Diamond. The guy's in a third world country. We're in the wealthiest country in the world. We have literally transferring from generation to generation more money, trillions of dollars, than has ever been transferred before in the history of the world. And so that's, whatever our parents are transferring that down to us, whatever inheritance, whatever. And then this guy's goal is, so this guy from Indonesia, third world country, is already Blue Diamond, and he has a goal to have 100 blue diamonds under him within a year.
Thank you.
And I asked Robin, I said, what? You gotta be kidding me. What's his secret? Tell me about this guy. And so Robin just started rattling off a couple things that I would suggest that we all write down. That she said, this guy is passionate. He is passionate about this. And you can get more passionate about what you have to offer to increase the health of the world, to increase the income of not only yourself, but other people. We need to have money in order to, money is simply just more choices, more variety. And this is what we're giving people, which is more freedom. Money is just really equals freedom. And oh my gosh, then we're giving people more time, giving them more freedom. We're giving them everything that they want. So that word again, that he was passionate. And then she said, he has this desire, but I want you to write down a burning desire. Yeah, from this moment on, I want to know if all of us are in. Let me ask, do you think maybe all of us have played a little bit too small in the last year? Have you thought too small? Have you not done what you're really capable of doing? Yeah. Dr. K says, yeah. And I think probably all of us can say, yeah, I just played too small. Played too small. So if we're all in agreement we played too small, I'd like for us to be in agreement to start right now in this moment to play big. And this, we're talking right now, you'll have everything you need by the time you leave here in order to start playing big. So no more excuses. Then we're going to play big. And what do we need? So we need to be passionate. How do you do that? Sit down and write about this amazing business, about the amazing opportunity what it offers, the passive income, the flexible hours, the health to the world, that income to me, legacy for me, and talk about you. It's okay. It's okay. People say, oh, think about other people. You can't think or feel for other people, but you can for yourself. So think and feel for yourself and get fired up about this and be passionate. Have a burning desire. A burning desire to do what? A burning desire to share this good news. All it is you sharing the good news. We have the only world solution. You have no competition. That you have no geographic boundaries. I mean, the world is your pearl. The world is yours to be able to, and all you need to do, it tells us biblically, ask. Ask and you shall receive, and the Father will do the work. You don't even have to do the work. It's this asking. You have to think about it. You can't get anything without you thinking about it. It's been proven by science. So some people say, oh, Dr. Hank, you're in La La Land. This has been proven by all the disciplines of science in the last 7 years. And microbiologists, neuroscientists, quantum physicists all agree that anything that you want starts with your thought. Your thought, not anybody else's thought, not what's going on in the world, nothing. It's your thought. What are you thinking? And I can tell you that we have 60,000 thoughts a day. And most of us, 80% of those thoughts are unwanted thought, are small thoughts. Small about me, about the world, about not enough. There's plenty of everything. God has furnished this world to have everything we want and everything we don't want, and you get to choose. And we have this amazing mind that can mold the energies that creates worlds into our own experience. And so he was passionate, this guy. He was energized. So I asked, I want to be energized about this. I want to be passionate about sharing this good news because I'm sharing with you that nothing will stop you. And the only thing that's stopping you is that little committee saying, oh, I don't want to bother those people. Or, oh, I don't know my neighbor. All of us could have all the business we want right in our market, right where you live, with your neighbors, with the businesses, everything. That start knocking on doors. Knock on doors, knock on people's, and what do you, because you're energetic, they'll feel that, they'll love that. But see, our little committee says, oh, I don't want to be salesy. Not being salesy. You're sharing the good news. So this is our time to stand tall. And so back to this guy, he was passionate. I would write that down and ask that you want to be passionate about this business. You want to be passionate about sharing this good news. Ask to be energized. I want to be energized. I want to raise my vibration. I want to walk with God. I want to be able to share this good news, this opportunity that offers people just about everything they need. Health, income, freedom, time. I mean, we have it all. And so I then asked Robin, so, okay, what did he say? Like, what is he doing? Like, what's the secret? And here's the secret. And I'd write this down. You want the secret on how to build your business. So in the next year, I'm going to challenge all of us, starting right now, and for August, all of us to have the best month that we've ever had. Okay, and not only with the business, but the best month, the most laughter, the most smiles, the most love, the most connectedness to your higher power, God, the universe, to people, to each other. The best month that you ever had. If you don't ask for it, you're not going to get it. Let's play big. Who wants to play big? Raise your hand. Who wants to play big? Let's play big. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I want to play big. Yeah. It's no fun playing small. A year from now, do you want to be in the same basic situation that you are financially, emotionally, whatever? The answer is wherever you are, hell no. Okay. I want more. That's what we're here for, is more. As children, your children are always saying, oh, can I have more? Can I have more? That's what it's all about. For us to be able to seek, to ask, to have more of what we want. It's all good. And when we feel good, we're aligned with our higher power. And so here's the answer, is he shared this with everybody. There it is. You got the answer. I just need to be passionate, energized about this, have a burning desire. A burning desire for what? To share this with everybody. So I want you to think right now, who could you share this with? Like this weekend, who could you share this with? Where is, and again, it's not doing, is we do, we just end up with do. So we don't want to do that, okay? Then what we want to do is we want to have inspired action. And God will give you the thoughts and the feelings and attract to you. You become a magnet to attracting the people and the circumstances. But I think we need to take a time out and to say, what are we saying to ourselves that makes us small? So can you give me any examples where maybe you know of somebody, probably yourself, but you know of somebody that, was thinking small, that, what was the comment that prevented you from calling a person or getting back to a person or knocking on a chiropractor's door or, thinking big about, hey, that there's, medical facilities that are chains with whatever, 100 stores, and why not, offer 100 scanners that can you think of the small thoughts that made us small? What are those? Can you think of a thought that you had that maybe prevented you from, what about having 50 rubies in the next year? That's just one a week. Do you think that's possible? Do you think you could do one ruby person, get a person that's just enthusiastic like you and get you fired up? What do you think? We're not going to do 100 blue diamonds. We don't need to go there yet. But what about, do you think you could do 50 in the next year? Let's ask this. Do you think there are 50 people out there that are enthusiastic, that want to help and, could do this business with this amazing business model? Do you think that God could provide you 50 people in the next year, one a week, that become Ruby? Somebody's got to answer that question for me. Come on. Deborah?
Absolutely. I mean, we can definitely find them. I think that, obviously when we all have that. I mean, we all can find them. We all are. If you're not a Ruby, we're all rubies in the making, and a ruby, yes, it does take, you become an executive, right? So that's the first step. So an executive or a brand rep is the first step of leadership. Right. And we can find people that can do that real quick. We have an amazing team that we can help someone become an executive, right, Robin? Within even a week, I've had people become executives.
Yeah.
even a couple days. So we want to find that, and then all they have to do is duplicate that 4 times, and then they're Ruby, right? So we want to find those people that want it, that have that burning desire, that have that passion, that want dream big dreams. I mean, when I first started this, like I said, I fired my boss. I knew what we had. I said, this is all I want to do. Was I in a position to fire my boss? No. Hell no. Was I, people thought I was a little out there. But yeah, I'd rather be that way than be working in a 9 to 5 right now and being away from my daughter.
Yeah. You put faith in God that, hey, this is what I want. And so bring it on. Go do the work for me.
Exactly. And he has. I mean, this is a life, and it's something that you can continue to build. And I am excited to build it and go big with all of you. Go big or go home. So I see Becca over there.
Dr. Hank.
Oh, we're getting there. Yeah. So I would write down dream big. Okay. Let's start dreaming big. You can't have anything unless you think about it, unless you ask for it. And so let's start dreaming big. And one way is, hey, and I don't really think it's that big. It's bigger. It's bigger. And that's all we need is bigger. But 1 Ruby a week. You can do that. Deborah just said within a couple of days, people have become president. You just need to do that 4 times. Well, that sounds like 2 times 4 is 8 days. Okay. Then you can be Ruby. And the only way you're going to attract people is if you have this energy. Because they will come. I promise you, they will come. You will get it doesn't matter where the leads are coming from, that you will fire them up. But it's up to you. They're only going to go initially here. They're only going to go, if you're fortunate enough, to be as highly fired up as you are. And it's in your, if you just look at like communication with a person that, 60% of our communication is our body language, okay? And 30% is the tone of voice. But what does your committee have you working on? Well, what am I going to say to them? It's only 10% of the message. Forget it. Ask Archangel Gabriel is the angel of communication. Okay. Invite that loving energy in and ask to become the angel of communication. You don't have to worry about, be concerned about the words that you have, because it is your vibration. It's what you've been thinking about, your belief that's what's going to come across. And I would encourage you all to not do it via phone, because you're missing 60% of your message. It's that you do it the way we're doing this right now. And so you do it Zoom, and you communicate with people and you connect with people. It's a more meaningful way to connect with people is through Zoom than through just the phone call. And the worst communication is email. And so don't be thinking, well, I sent them an email. Well, you did the worst thing, Hey, call them up, get them on Zoom. Say, set a meeting with me up on Zoom. Let's get together. Let's talk about this. You get it. And if you go get it, it'll come. It'll be there. It's like, build it. And what was that? Field of Dreams, that movie, build it. And
if you build it, they will come.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are you building? You don't need to build a stadium. You need to build you. And the way you do that is you just start thinking about, man, yeah, I'm done with being mediocre. I'm done playing small. I'm done having fear control me. I'm done with that damn committee, that drunken monkey telling me, oh, well, I'm a little tired right now. I can't make that, or whatever it's telling you. You don't have to be tired at all. Doesn't matter if you got sleep or not. That none of that. You have the power to overcome everything. And so why don't you exercise it? Let's exercise that. And so here's a beautiful statement to write down. that will help you. Biblically, it says that when two of you are together, it will be manifested on earth. And those two actually are your conscious mind, your subconscious mind. And so your conscious mind runs everything, if you will. It starts everything. But when it gets down into your beliefs, your subconscious mind, the kingdom within you, that's what makes your life. Your beliefs make your life. So one of our beliefs is typically that we're afraid to talk to strangers. And the reason why is because when we were a kid and our parents meant well and everything, but they said, don't be talking to strangers. And hell, they scared the hell out of us like somebody was going to kill us because of their vibration, even though they didn't say that. Okay. And so we immediately accepted that as a truth and a belief. And so we're to talk to strangers. All of us were strangers. Now we're best friends. Okay. And that's what everybody is that everybody's best friend. Everybody wants to hear what you have to say. So the magical sentence, to have agreement, you need to have agreement between the conscious mind, subconscious mind. So if you say 1 billion times, most likely, I'm going to get 100 blue diamonds in the next year, you'll never do it. Okay. However, if you say, I love the idea of having, in the next year, of having 50 rubies. I love that idea. I just love that idea because your subconscious mind has no problem with that because it does love the idea of 50 rubies. And you can do that. God has them out in the world. God has you, that you have the capability to attract anything you want to be, do, and have. And so I love the idea of getting a ruby every week. I love the idea of attracting just amazing, incredible people into my life. We attracted each other, and you're all just amazing and incredible. And I pray for you all every day. And I just love that. I send you love and well-being, health, wealth, and success. And our prayer is powerful. And so, and we're this family, and we're able to we have this amazing business that really is an amazing, what I consider an offering, a gift to the world. And it's our responsibility to share that gift. So how we play it small, we listen to the committee, I don't want to be salesy, or maybe they're busy, or it's this relative. There's a million excuses on why the hell we're not sharing the good news. And then, you know what? It's all playing small. So I would encourage all of us to start playing big. Start dreaming big. In the next year, won't it be nice? Just imagine the next year that all of us are sitting here independently wealthy and can take 6 weeks off to go to a cruise or have a baby or whatever we want to do.
I refuse to have a baby.
Me too. You too. Everybody, no babies, no baby. Hey, I get it.
I refuse to have another baby. I love my babies.
Dr. Hank,
I want some babies.
But let's just stay with 6 weeks of doing a cruise, okay? That because I shared the good news, because I played big, I dreamed big, because I was asked for a ruby every week, 50 rubies the next year. And does anybody know what your income would be, per month on average, whatever, with 50 rubies? Can someone do some math on that? Does anybody know what that might be?
No, but we could do a blue diamond. A blue diamond. If you become a blue diamond, there's the baby, Tyra. Oh.
Hey, welcome, Jaira. Oh, yeah, you got her on.
She wants her voice to be heard too.
Yeah, Robin.
So a blue diamond, the average is about 40,000 a month.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
But
Blue
I have
diamond.
a question, Dr. Hank.
Yeah.
If someone's taking a lot of action and talking to people, doing all that, and it's just not working for that person.
It's all because of what they're really believing and thinking. Because see, you come across,
Okay.
like for example, when someone, this is an inside job. This is about what your thoughts are and what your feelings are. When you're confident and standing tall and offering this opportunity with all the sincerity, with all the desire, with all the burning desire, with all the passion in it, you become Blue Diamond like our friend in the third world country. Okay. And it's all about, so if you're just doing, gee, I'm talking to everybody and knocking on every door. Well, it's kind of like, you can call somebody and wow, are they in a good mood? Right? And you just go like, man, they're in a great mood. And you're in a great mood. You're in a better mood just because you talk to them. This happens to me all the time. I'm talking to people like, man, I'm in a better mood. Well, of course, it's because I'm in a great mood. That's what happens. So people, you don't have to tell. It's kind of like baby Gyro, okay? We look at Gyro and we think, oh, the poor little baby. She's so innocent and she can't talk and she can't communicate and, she can't eat for herself. And, the poor little baby. Who is running that household, Deborah? And I'll answer for you. But baby Gyra's running the whole house, okay? And all she has to do is go like that, and we're on it. We're changing her diaper. We're giving her, food. We're, whatever. We're holding her. She's getting all her needs. The reason why is we're all vibrational beings. We pick up on how people really are, if they're really believing this, if they're really passionate. And so if you're really passionate and you fully believe this, which is an inside job, and that's why all of us this weekend, I would recommend that you sit down. I told you we'd have all the answers today, that you sit down for an hour and you write down what you want and why you want it. What do you want? Hey, I want a long, happy, healthy, wealthy life. I want to, and then start getting into the business. I want to share this with everybody. I believe in this scanner. I know that it's the only scanner in the world. Whatever positive aspect that you can find. So it's this term, positive aspect. Look for every positive aspects you can about this business. And you will talk yourself into believing that this is the most remarkable business. And when you've talked yourself into it, you'll be able to share the good news and you won't have to work hard. You won't have to, it'll be easy. One Ruby will be easy. And does everybody follow about how it's about who you are, how you believe, your enthusiasm that's going to take you to the promised land, to take you in a year from now to where you're earning, $40,000 a month. Most people, like when you say that number, most people don't even believe it's true. They have a ceiling that they have put there on their income. And I've helped, so for example, like with real estate agents, it's pretty easy to increase their income. They make about $10,000 per transaction. And so I'll help an agent do 4 deals in a month, $40,000, and they quit. Like they stop seeing me, they just disappear. Why? They went over their $36,000 that they're comfortable with. They got this little ceiling there. And they could be doing that every month, in and out, helping all these people and everything. But we have ceilings. So ask yourself, what's my ceiling? What do I have that's preventing me from going through and breaking that? Because it's all imaginary. It's not real at all. That you deserve, and that's a big thing. Do we deserve? Do you believe you deserve? And I promise every one of you that you deserve. You just may not know. You deserve that type of income. You deserve to dream big and then to receive it. And so let it loose. And if anything, maybe just say to yourself, just not as happy as I really could be. And maybe I'm going to give up on what I've been doing. And maybe I'm just going to do this for just do it for 1 week. Okay. Write down an hour, set an hour right now when you're going to do this. Sit down and really improve your belief about this business, about who you are, and about your willingness on how you have this burning desire to share this with everyone. And you will be amazed at what happens. You will attract amazing people and circumstances and events that just you never have thought of before. And God will give you more thoughts, will make you a magnet to all the opportunities, all the situations. I like looking at it as when you ask, your angels go out and collect all your goodies for you, all the people, all the circumstances and events, and put it together. I'll give you an example, a personal example with me, and it's kind of a funny one, a fun one. And every day I ask, I want to smile more today. Okay. And then I ask, I want to laugh more today. Well, the other day I realized, and I'd write that down, by the way, if you do that, you'll start laughing and smiling more every day. It's just magical on how this works when you just let it go, get out of the way, and just allow God to give you everything that you want. So the other day, I said, I don't want to just laugh. I want to belly laugh, really, really laugh, really, really laugh. So last night, Jenny and I are sitting on the couch. And again, yesterday I'd asked for belly laughs, and I've been getting them, but here's a specific example. And we start talking about Jenny's little garden, and she has this garden, and it's just amazing with all these plants and flowers and just beautiful. And in that, I brought up, you have a fork out in the garden there, and literally a fork from the kitchen, okay, that she uses to kind of mix up the dirt or, whatever. And then I start saying to her, actually, you have a frying pan out there. And she does. She has this red frying pan where a plant is on, and it's really cool looking, and it lights it up, and and it's really cool. But we hadn't thought about it in this perspective. And next thing I know, I go, you got some of our plates out there too. And pretty soon we are just rolling laughing, belly laughing over, you have an entire kitchen, appliances, silverware, plates, glasses, all out in this garden. And, it's kind of one of those things that you had to be there. But see, I was there in that I was belly laughing last night, and so was Jenny because this becomes contagious. You become contagious, okay? Then you become irresistible. And that's a great one. I am now irresistible. And see, just start getting these thoughts. I love being irresistible. When I go to people, they see the magic. They see my light. They see how enthusiastic I am. They see my burning desire, and they say, yes, I just love. Yes, yes, yes. I've been told enough no's. I've been told, here's another example of playing small. Oh, they say, I don't want to invest in it. I just want to, see how it goes, or, I'll sell a few first, on how to do it. No, I don't want, this is how our program works. That you buy an entire, you invest in an entire business for $2,800. Entire business, website, and all kinds of the billion-dollar companies behind you. You got, these amazing team leaders, Robin and Deborah, and you got Dr. Moore and Dr. Hank, and you got our whole team. We love you, and all these similar-minded people, and you got all the just for $2,800. Oh, by the way, there is a scanner we throw in too, and a bunch of answers and solutions, the supplements. It's like this is how you do it. And I'm not going to stop chasing people that are thinking small. You've attracted enough small thinking people because we attract who we are, and we're not doing that anymore. We're going to be big now. We're going to think big. We're going to dream big. We're going to ask for big. So if you believe that God, your higher power, universe, whatever word you want to use, that if you believe that God can deliver to you one ruby a week and 50 in a year from now, and just imagine where you are a year from now. And so actually I'd write out where you are from here. What are you doing with 40,000, dollars? Probably it's much more than that. What are you doing with that? Well, are you, taking trips with that? Are you giving it to your church? Whatever makes you feel good, you go do. Get rid of the shoulds. Get rid of the have tos. Get rid of the smallness. Get rid of the fear. Go talk to people. Share the good news. Share, and it's you. It's not about a skin or anything. It's about you. Who are you? Because if you're fired up, not only will they say yes and join, if you will, that and your amazing team, but you will have done them a favor because you gave them hope. You raised their vibration, help them to see a bigger vision for them. And that's really what we are. We're here to help increase the vision of other people, to help them be, do, and have more. And we have the vehicle in order to do that. Woo, doggies. So, thoughts, comments? Yeah, Dr. K.
I came across this quote from Thomas Edison,
Yeah.
and I sent it out to the team today, and I just wanted to share it again. He spent years trying to make a light bulb, and he tried 1,100 different times with different filaments, and finally he discovered the one that worked. Yeah. And one of the reporters had asked him, "How come you failed 1,100 times and you stuck with it?" He said, "I didn't fail once. I found 1,100 ways it wouldn't work." Wow. But then this quote, I had Robin, I think she asked that question of you because of me. I threw my hands up because everything I was doing was not working.
Yeah.
So thank you, Robin. By the way, she is an angel.
Yeah.
Thomas Edison said this: "Many of life's failures are people who do not realize how close they were to success when they gave up."
Yeah.
And that is absolutely true.
Yeah.
So
today
is the first day of the rest of my life, and I'm going to be more than I ever been.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful. Thank you, Dr. K. And yeah, and that's what it is. The no's get us to yes. So everything that you experienced before, love it. It's a blessing. It's there to build that energy. But you don't need any more no's. You don't need anybody saying, "Well, I don't have the money." Okay, because everybody actually has the money. Okay, if they had cancer and they were dying 6 months, and you told them you had a solution, they pay whatever amount it is, and they find it from relatives or whatever. Okay, mortgage or whatever they would find. It's that we need to establish our value, and the way to establish our value is who we are, and are we fired up on this? And are you fired up on this? Or have the no's dragged you down? And I'm so depressed on that. That's a committee talk. There's nothing to be depressed about ever, about anything. So why don't we do this? Take all those no's, take all those disappointments, take all those that don't have the money, and say, you know what? All of that has helped me. It's the 1100th time now, and has helped me to where now I just turn the corner. It's just one step away. And I turn the corner by me really getting into me and having that burning desire, getting energized, getting fired up, wanting this bright future for yourselves, for your family, for the other people that you're going to touch. And I see, just more and more, we just get more and more people, inspire more and more people that inspire people that inspire people. And we can all do this. You have all been blessed with the power to be able to do that with big minds and big hearts. You got it.
Dr. I don't mean to interrupt, but one of the things that drives me up a wall with people is they say, "I can't afford to do this." I said, well, do you happen to drink coffee every day? Well, yeah, I go to Starbucks every day. Well, they spend $6 on a cup of coffee every day, and they don't want to buy $5 a day worth of supplementation that's going to help them live longer and feel better and operate better and have cellular wellness. We have to give that thought process also.
Yeah. And so that whole thought process, you just don't want to think about it, because that's what I don't want. And so I'm not going to put any charge into those dumb people that instead I'm going to put the charge into what I want.
Yeah.
And I want to share this good news. I want to build my energy, because if I think about that, that's going to split my energy. I want all my energy focused on what I want. I don't care what happened in the past. Past is dead. The present is old news. It's accumulated thought that you had before. You're changing, each one of you, because you attended today. Your vibration is rising. You're already birthing new dreams, new bigness of you, for you, your family, your children, for, your legacy, whatever that, all of it, everything that you love, you have now accelerated that. You've made it bigger. You've made it better for you and everybody else. And so focus in now, not on the past, not on what has happened, but you focus in for all of us. And again, how do I do that? I'm going to sit down for an hour and I'm going to write down what I want and start out general, and then get into the business and look at all the positive aspects of the business and look at that and increase your belief. Get energy. Get to the point where nothing is going to stop you. No comment, no pass, no, I don't want, no committee members saying, I don't want to be pushy, or you're not being pushy. Okay. Get rid of that word sales and get rid of all that stuff. What you are is you're a deliberate creator, and you have decided that you're going to make a difference. You have decided to be successful. You have decided to share the news with everybody. And now you're on your lighted path to what we have all been promised, and that is an abundant life. Amen.
Amen.
Dr. Hank, Nancy had a question or comment.
Yes.
I didn't. I think I was just pointing up for Dr. K, and I said, yeah.
She was just dancing, which is
I
good
did, I
by
noticed
us.
that.
Nancy, I love it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
He does this. He does.
All right.
Dr. Hank, can I say something?
You bet.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. And I just want to share, there were months and months and months that I didn't sponsor anybody. And there was one time, and I have a close relationship with God. And I even thought, well, maybe God doesn't want me to be successful. And that was a silly thought, but we think silly thoughts sometimes, right? And then I snapped out of it and said, of course he does. But my point was, all that time, I was just I was learning and growing, and if I was thinking, I hope they join, I hope this person is good, but then what changed? I became more. Maybe it was from an event or something somebody said. It sunk deep in my soul, and I know that I'm supposed to do this business because God has told me. So I wanted to attract better people than me. And that started to happen. I started attracting these wonderful people onto my team. So my point was, when I was going through that time when I wasn't sponsoring anybody, it wasn't bringing anybody in the business. I was thinking outward about them. But then I changed, and it sunk deep in my heart, and I knew I was supposed to do this business. So then when I shared with somebody, had a phase 1 or phase 2, and they decided it wasn't for them, I felt like, wow, you're missing out. Do you know what you're missing out on? But next. So I was more confident. I was more like, I know where I'm going. I just need to find 6 people, 6 leaders, and 3 of them I'm going to drive deep.
Yeah.
That's all I need to do.
Yeah. Easy
then it
peasy.
started to happen. So I know it can happen if it can happen for me, a lot of you guys are more educated than me. I mean, really, I've been a stay-at-home mom. I've loved my children. That was my focus. But I'm not, I have associate's degree. I have my cosmetology license. My point is, a lot of you are more educated than me. So if I can do it, any one of you can do it.
Yeah.
Some of the dumbest people in the world are overeducated.
I think we're all the same in education. I think we constantly learn, Robin.
That's true.
Yeah, and I think too, Dr. K, I think that actually Robin was talking about me when she said made that comment, not you. And I think that as I've talked to a lot of other members on the team too, I think it's all of us. And I think that it's a time and it's getting to that point where we can get I've been very frustrated because I feel like I got all this enthusiasm and all this stuff, but then sometimes too, I'm not really jumping in and celebrating the little wins, which there's been quite a few of those and all that type of thing. But I still feel like, okay, it's just timing. But it did have one thought, and Dr. Hank, maybe you can comment on that. I had a thought that maybe I'm just not hungry enough.
Yeah.
Because is it just that I don't have that burning desire at this point in my life, and can I create that if I don't have it today? Because
And the
if I'm
answer
really,
is
really, truly honest, is I don't.
yeah.
You know?
And beautiful, Carolyn. And now you know where you are, and now you know where you want to be. And where you want to be is you want that burning desire. And literally, all you need to do is ask. I want to have that burning desire. I want to have that light. I want to feel that light. We have a fire within us. And where is your fire? Feed the fire. Put the logs on the fire. Get that going. And how do you do that? Through your thoughts. And you will start seeing the momentum then change. And so I like looking at it, and it's perfect on the chair I'm in, that most of us are looking at what we don't want. And so we're over here and, we're frustrated. I don't have much enthusiasm and whatever. And what you want to do is you want to turn towards what you do want. And it's literally 180 degrees. So like you were saying on like the little wins, there are no little wins. They're all huge because it takes one step after the next step. So this is a journey. Your committee wants to say, hey, you didn't have anybody sign up this week. But yeah, whatever, one good call on, phase one call. That's woo-hoo. That you need to, all you have to do is focus on what you like, what you love, what is playing out, and then focus on what will be. And really just start imagining. And I invested an hour of this in a year. You're sitting here. And with this type of income, with this many people you've helped, with this, the health of the world you've impacted, and just dream about that and what you're doing, what you're being, how you're feeling, what relief you have with that passive income, with all that income, with the money in the bank, with the fat checking account. It's relief. That's a divine word. Relief. Yeah, that's relief. All the people I help, man, that gets me fired up. So we can all do this. And this weekend, do it. And I would talk with one person at least this weekend and just ask, who should I talk to and share this good news with? And get that momentum going so you can change from, gee, I don't have enough and lack and limitation. God maybe doesn't believe in, me to want me to be successful. And you turn and you face everything that you want. And if you only think about what you want, what you like, what you love, what will be for you, it's only possible to get it. And so just focus your thoughts and then feel good and call forth good feeling thoughts. And really, you'll start being delivered. What you asked for, you'll be delivered. The problem is we've been asking for a bunch of stuff we don't want. Start asking, starting now, to think big, to build your business, to have A ruby every week. That sounds sweet, doesn't it? A ruby every week. I got a ruby every week, baby. All right, everybody, we're out of time. And I love you. Thanks so much for having me, and Robin, thanks for having us. Deborah, welcome back with that baby. We know you're not fully back. You'll fully be back in about a month, but we love that you joined us at this team meeting, and that you're slowly, one step at a time, getting back to it, and know that everything you guys want is coming your way right now. Love you.
Thank
Love
you,
you
Dr.
guys.
Everybody.
Love you,
Pleasure.
Dr. Hank. Thank you. Great to see you, Deborah.
Thank you. Good to see you. I'll see you again soon. Good
Yeah.
seeing everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, Dr. Hank.
Thank you. Love you guys. Bye-bye.